Hello everyone and welcome back. Today we are talking about something that many of us understand in theory but struggle with in real life. Self-love. And so let's begin with this simple truth. Self-love is not selfish. Please remember this and repeat this to yourself. Self-love is not selfish. For many of us growing up in typical Indian families, we were taught some very beautiful values. Respect your elders, take care of family, share what you have, adjust when needed. But somewhere along the way, many of us also absorbed a quiet message. Put yourself last, your needs can wait, think about others first. And while caring for others is a strength, constantly ignoring yourself is not. You've heard of the oxygen mask theory, right? Okay, so on airplanes, you've probably heard this. Put your oxygen mask on first before assisting others. Now just imagine if that announcement happened in a typical Indian family. Everyone would insist, no, you go first. Parents would prioritize children. Grandparents would wave it off or dismiss it off. Someone would say, I'm fine, don't even worry about me. And in the process, everyone would struggle to breathe. And that's what life looks like when we constantly neglect ourselves. If you are emotionally exhausted, mentally drained, and physically burnt out, how can you truly support anyone else? Taking care of yourself is not selfish. It is actually very practical. So now let me just explain what self-love really means. Let's clear up a misconception. Self-love does not mean ignoring your responsibilities, disrespecting your family, becoming self-centered, posting inspirational quotes while being unkind offline. Self-love, however, does mean saying no when something overwhelms you, taking rest without feeling guilty, setting boundaries with respect, choosing mental health without worrying about what people will say, allowing yourself to grow at your own pace. It means recognizing that your well-being matters too. Not more than others, not less than others, but equally so. Balance is not a modern idea. It has always existed in our philosophy. In fact, in the Bhagavad Gita, there is an emphasis on performing your duties with awareness and balance, not destroying yourself in the process. Even our practices like yoga are all about harmony, alignment, balance, centering yourself, not overworking, not over-sacrificing, not overextending. And somewhere along the way, we confused sacrifice with worth. But your value does not increase just because you are exhausted. And so often it's the guilt we carry. So many of us feel guilty the moment we prioritize ourselves. You take a day off, you feel unproductive. You say no to extra work, you feel irresponsible. You choose rest, you feel lazy. But here's the irony. When you are rested, you are kinder. When you're mentally healthy, you are more patient. When you feel secure, you love better. The very people you worry about disappointing benefit the most when you are well. And so, self-care strengthens relationships. It doesn't weaken them. In many Indian households, when one person begins prioritizing emotional health, something powerful happens. It gives silent permission to others. A younger sibling feels safer expressing themselves. Parents slowly begin understanding the importance of balance. Friends start opening up about stress and burnout. And when you choose self-respect, you model it. And that there is leadership. Now, self-love does not have to be dramatic. It can be simple, and it actually looks like drinking your tea peacefully without multitasking, taking a walk because it clears your mind, logging off work on time, speaking to yourself kindly after making a mistake, and letting go of perfection because you are a human being, not a machine, not an endless provider, not an exam you have to constantly pass. You are actually allowed to rest, so give yourself that permission. If loving yourself makes you calmer, stronger, and kinder, how can it be selfish? Self-love is not about choosing yourself instead of others. It's about including yourself in the circle of care. So today, try something small. Pause, take a breath, and remind yourself, I matter too. Thank you for listening, and until next time, take good care of yourselves and then share that care with the world. We'll speak to you again next week. Bye.